Hey there, it's time for another Morning Hog Brew Review. Josh from SR Prod has brought us an array of flavors. Topo Chico, Abita, Rogue, and more. You get it all right here on the Morning Hog on 95.7 The Hog. 95.7 The Hog, Morning Hog Show. It's Morning Hog Happy Hour. We've been waiting for it all morning long, Steve, because Josh from SR Prod is right over there bringing us the goods. You've got a lot of goods today, bro.
I do.
Yeah, thank you.
And beer.
Oh, yeah, that actually is probably even more important. Because I see, a weird collection of, like, beers and non-beers.
Yeah, it's a little odd today, but in the best way possible.
Okay, well, Steve and I do not mind odd. Just ask Steve.
Not at all.
There you go.
Just look at me.
I knew he'd back that up.
That's for sure.
Yeah. So what are we getting into today, buddy?
All right, so we're going to start off with our friends over there at Rogue.
Okay.
All the way in Oregon.
All right.
The beer that's been around, I think, since, like, 2018.
Okay.
The can is super badass.
Yeah.
Wow.
I have a T-shirt that I would like
Their
to wear.
cans are always awesome.
This one's particularly cool because it's kind of like that neon flare behind it a little bit. This beer is Combat Wombat.
Oh, this beer is so good.
That can looks like their Bat Squatch one.
Right, so they've kind of, Rogue is
like a spinoff.
compiled their graphics a little bit, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Where they're very brand aware now and
Okay.
kind of run across the same theme. But the Combat Wombat. So, this beer is a hazy IPA. But it's not just a hazy IPA.
Right.
It's a sour hazy IPA.
Check it out, man.
Oh my gosh.
So I'm actually going to read what the can description says, because typically you get what just like hazy IPA, right?
Taste that haze.
So on the can itself, it actually says sour, northeast style, hazy Indian pale ale brewed with Australian hops, blood orange, and grapefruit.
Wow.
Oh, that is a taste bud party
Wow.
right there.
You
Just
know,
broke out.
now,
Those are flavors, as far as a sour and a hazy IPA, that you wouldn't typically put together.
you don't really get a lot of the hops from the IPA at all. That
in
sour
the back.
overrides it a lot.
The sour is right up front, but on the exhale, you're getting the IPA, you're getting a little tad of bitterness.
Right.
So it's still clearly an IPA with some sourness in the front.
Oh, I like this.
But you're also getting those fruit flavors.
Oh, yeah.
Getting
Very
hop flavors. Like I said, 6.7% alcohol. So no, not too bad. 16-ounce cans.
Oh, that's helpful.
So it comes in a 4-pack 16-ounce can.
All right.
Man, that's good.
This is super, super limited.
Really?
We only got about 10 to 15 cases. Ooh. So very short window, very short run, but I wanted to bring it on today because it's such a cool beer. I felt like we had to talk about it.
Yeah. No, that's a good thing. I mean, it seems like a good time to run to srprod.com/beerfinder and find out where you can get these.
Exactly.
Probably. But again, you
Well,
won't get them fast.
I
or
mean,
long.
if you want, dude, you could just give us one of those cases and be fine with me.
We could distribute
would that
it.
be okay?
Yeah,
You
you
just distribute it in
just
your
give one to
mouth.
us.
Steve's
It's
house.
no
my
big deal,
house.
bro.
We could put some in the break room. Think about it. Anyway,
Yeah.
but that's a great, what a great little treat, a beer treat.
Well, so it's funny you mentioned Little Tree, right?
Yeah.
Because if you look at the can and the name, right, it's just Combat Wombat. So literally on the can is it's a wombat,
Right.
a cartoon wombat dressed up in like what would you call it?
getting-
Army gear?
Yeah,
Or
he's
like
he's in the combat.
combat gear.
Yeah,
There you
yeah,
go, combat gear,
yeah,
right?
right.
But
Fight mode.
so the artist for the can was actually just given the beer name in the description, and they were like, draw something.
Really?
Really?
Oh, I like that.
So he went with that, and it's because it's a small beer with big flavor.
Oh,
right?
it's exceptionally
think
big
it's pretty
flavor.
cool.
Great
And
description.
it is changed. I feel like the sour, the tart, there it sort of dissipates after a couple.
There
sips.
you go.
Yeah.
So I was going to say, you say that the sour up front kind of overwhelms it a little bit.
Yeah.
As you get through that can, that sour is not going to be as pungent because your palate's getting used to it. Then
Yeah.
you're going to get into that IPA and that
Yeah.
and
Science
the fruit
right there,
and stuff
man.
like that. So very cool beer.
Freaking beer science. It's
Beer
awesome,
science.
man. Right? You got some
Get with Weird Al.
Think about that. You could put that down as like a T-shirt or something. Maybe a hat, line of hats. So SR
Beer
Prod.
science.
Freaking beer science is awesome.
Did you just
Such
flip
an
me off? You
No.
did.
No,
Son of a.
I was pointing at the camera.
Unbelievable.
Pointing at the camera.
Yeah, he would never
First
do that.
one can in, and you're already.
All
Never
right.
mind.
Well, let's go to can 2 and see what finger comes out.
So we're going to move over to our friends over there at Topo Chico.
All right.
Or Topo Chico is
Topo
what some
Chico.
people say. Topo,
Yeah.
Topo. don't
I
know
would
which
say.
one's correct.
I would say.
I would-
Yeah.
Yeah. I would say it like
would
a,
you?
I say it like a cartoon character would say it. Topo Chico. I don't know if that's appropriate.
Man of many words over
I
here.
would say Topo.
Yeah?
I would say Topo.
Topo?
We'll,
Topo?
Go, we'll go long O. Go toe.
You know what? I opened this one, but I don't want to start with this one.
Oh.
Well, son of a.
False start. Just
Flag on the
because,
play, dude.
because it's such an interesting flavor,
All right.
I feel like we need to finish on it.
Okay, well,
So let's go with ripe watermelon.
All right, let's do it.
So these are Topo Chico. We've done their hard seltzers. We've done their ranch waters.
Okay.
So this is their agua frescas.
Okay.
You know what
Okay.
those are?
water and fruit,
Essentially.
aqua,
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
fresca.
So these are alcoholic beverages based on agua fresca, which is fruit, water, and some sugar and stuff like
yeah.
Oh,
A little mix.
Yeah.
okay.
Okay.
that. So this one is called ripe watermelon.
Right.
I'm glad it's ripe.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm very excited to try this. I love
I
watermelon
mean, sometimes
drinks.
we talked about variety of watermelon flavors. Some are just like straight up like
Oh.
bubblegum flavor. Some taste like the rind.
We've got some rind ones for
yeah.
sure.
And this
you
one, I'm going to
smell the
I can smell it
watermelon.
as soon as I open it.
Yes.
That's the guts. That's getting all up in the guts.
So
of the
these are only
watermelon
4% alcohol.
right?
So I mean, these are something. This is a
Ooh.
12-pack variety, 4 flavors, 3 of each beer and math, right?
Okay, all right.
But 4%,
Yeah.
probably worth through that whole 12-pack in a day,
Probably
Oh.
in a day. Jeez.
half a day. Oh, whoa!
Wow. Okay, that's great. I feel like I want to put watermelon seeds in this just to add to the authenticity of the watermelon flavor.
It's much more sweet than I was anticipating. I was
Yeah.
expecting more of that hint of flavor.
Yeah.
These are full flavored for sure. However, they're only 100 calories if I'm not mistaken. So,
Oh,
the sugar content on it is 4 grams.
nothing,
That's it.
It's worth it.
man.
I mean, that is not much sugar.
No, that's what I'm saying.
But the amount of flavor you're getting,
Yeah.
My body just sent me a thank you text for saving it from
Really?
the sugar and the fat. Yeah.
Son of a gun.
You're welcome, body.
I didn't hear that.
This is great though, and it does have. I mean, full flavor. I like the full flavor.
Same.
I prefer
Ditto.
it. But you're right. If you ripe means you're getting all of that watermelon flavor and not so much maybe a tart rind thing. This is just sweet, sweet watermelon goodness.
you get a little bit of lime on the back end there too.
Oh, hold on. Steve,
Just that, like a hint of lime.
It's
Yep.
there.
on the back.
It's whispering.
It's afterwards.
I
Exhale.
don't
There it
like
is.
that. That's like ASMR stuff, and
That's really not.
super not into that. Not paying attention.
By the way, if you were here for the I don't even want to get into that. But Steve will have a series out soon where he talks to beverages in hushed tones.
Yeah.
Oh god.
It's coming up.
It's called the Drink Whisperer.
Yeah.
Whisper.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. One more topo.
What's
on
his
this side?
flavor?
Yeah, and then
Okay.
we'll take a break. So
All
we'll
right.
we'll do passion fruit mango.
Okay. All right. Well, I mean, we know what the passion fruit is.
Never had a passion fruit.
It's the fruit of love,
I
bro.
think we've talked about that a few times. I don't
Yeah.
believe I've ever
Yeah.
actually had a passion.
This was the
Yeah.
fruit that was hanging over Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden. We
was
know
no,
the
that was an
biblical
apple.
story.
That was
That was an apple.
I'm pretty sure
It was an
it's
apple,
passion
bro.
fruit. That's why.
In the
Come
story, it was an
on.
apple, but they say it
Obviously.
was a pomegranate.
Yeah.
They don't get
Did-
it.
Passion
did-
fruit,
did-
pomegranates.
I think
the
you guys
same.
are all
They
wrong.
have seeds and they taste good.
All fruits have seeds.
Well, they taste really.
They do.
I don't think that's
Yeah, that's
true
what
at
makes it
all.
a fruit.
Don't believe him.
Vegetables
Please,
have seeds.
don't even.
No, they don't.
Okay. Oh boy. What about a cuke?
That's a fruit.
No, I don't think so. All right. So this smells great. Doesn't taste great though. Let's do it. It does. As it turns out, the full flavor again.
It's nice.
Oh,
too.
wow.
I love it.
Yes.
These are 4 grams of sugar.
Right. And 100 calories.
It's like it's honestly.
So you could crush that 12-pack and not
Yeah.
feel guilty about it.
this
Yes.
feels like an ice cream
Yes.
treat. You know,
All right.
like I want to freeze this thing and then
Ooh,
lick it.
slushies?
Well, I'm just thinking about it. Yeah.
All right. Dig it.
Topo Chico Friezo. Right?
Maybe when we take a break, I'll
Ooh.
throw a few in the freezer for later.
Oh, thank you.
It's a good
That's
idea.
like a great
Yeah.
idea. These are easy to find though. These Topo Chicos, right?
Yeah, so these are a summer variety pack.
Okay.
So they're still around for a little bit longer.
Okay.
So not super duper rare or anything like that, but definitely if you see it on the shelf, grab it, give it a shot, or you
Yeah.
can check out the website to find it.
Oh, he means srprod.com/beerfinder. That's where you can find those or these. Stick around. More coming up. Morning Hog Brew Review with SR Prod 95.7 The Hog. Yeah. 95.7 The Hog. It's the Morning Hog Show. Riggs, Steve, and Josh from SR Parad bringing us delightful Friday flavors. And I'm telling you, man, this is a weird day. Not because it's Friday, it's a weekend. And we're looking for new things to try. But so far, each beverage has been better than the last.
It's all
You're kind of doing this thing.
Yeah.
It's just like steps
right
to
on.
infinity.
I'll take that.
But we only have 3 drinks left. So we had a Rogue beer.
Yep.
Then we got some
Wombat,
Topo
wombat.
Chicos.
Topo Chico's
We're still
Agua
in the-
Frescas.
We're in the midst of the Agua Frescas sampler, right?
Correct.
Okay, let's do it. Let's
Yeah,
have
so
more.
we had 2 on the front end. We'll have 2 now. So this one is hibiscus lime.
Okay. All right.
Yummy.
Really? You big
Hibiscus is one of those things that people love to put in alcoholic beverages.
Yeah,
You do.
they just jam it in there,
Yep.
float it on top or whatever. Ooh. And I never really know what flavor I'm getting with hibiscus. I don't know. Is it fruity? Is it floral? Is it both? Did I lick a dryer sheet?
I think you're getting a little bit of both. Little floral,
Yeah.
a little fruity, like Steve.
It really does kind of have
and-
both. Yeah, it does.
And
yeah.
some lime in there.
Well,
what?
Steve brings in a lot of candles into the studio, and this does have that same sort of subtle aroma of the.
I smell like brown sugar when I came in here.
Oh
Is that-
yeah,
Is that
yeah.
what this
Well, no, he was making
No.
churros.
It was smoked pumpkin
Yeah,
Close enough.
and hickory.
yeah. Andy makes churros on Fridays.
That too.
Oh, is it the churros?
Mostly.
He
Probably
roll-
shouldn't operate a fryer inside the station.
No, you're totally right, and we've said it. It's like the whole ceiling. We didn't want to know what happened. To
I mean, that's why it's black.
yeah.
It wasn't before.
Apparently,
No.
that ventilation thing is not the code.
No.
But we're good.
Yeah.
Can't win 'em all.
We
but
don't tell
But it
them.
doesn't compromise the taste of this, which is good.
No.
I like that. I like a hibiscus.
That one might be my favorite so far.
Well, again, we're
Yeah.
stepping it up. Like each one is kind of out dueling the other.
However, I think this might
Uh-oh.
take the top.
Oh,
So this is the one I opened first,
Ooh.
and then changed my mind.
Okay.
So this is citrus tamarind,
Oh,
Oh, citrus who?
tamarind? Okay.
which I don't that I can think of. Maybe in Modelo's Chelada,
Chelada, yes.
but other than that, I don't think I've had it in
Sorry.
any other alcoholic
I'm
beverage.
irrationally excited about this.
Oh,
Based on these other flavors, if this
Right.
tamarind is kicking, I'm gonna just jump on that can and think it. But
that
that
tamarind's like a really tangy flavor.
yes, right. It's that spice that you would throw in, whatever, a dish, or in my case, all dishes. Okay, you can smell. There's a little bit of something mixing
Oh,
in there.
yeah.
Okay,
Ooh.
it's not a pepper, but it's
Whoa,
yeah.
that's different.
That
but
cuts
I like
the,
it.
that cuts the sweet a little bit, doesn't it?
It does. It cuts the sweetness down a little bit,
Wow.
Yeah.
but it's so unique
Dear
that I
tamarind.
keep going
That's
back.
interesting.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
And not,
Thank you.
I mean that
being,
for real.
For being you. That's so
Very
good.
interesting.
That's so good, bro. Wow. Really?
Yeah.
What is Topo Chico doing?
Science, apparently.
They didn't
Ooh.
need to. They have
I mean-
plenty of products out there.
Delicious flavors, 100 calories, 4% alcohol.
Yeah.
What, 4 grams of sugar, I said?
Quite
No,
frankly,
that's-
Josh, I had kind of given up on having a bikini body for this season. I was like,
Explains a lot.
it's too late and everything. But now I'm thinking I might. This Topo Chico trend, maybe I'm on it now.
Maybe you're back on it?
Maybe I go 6 days Topo Chico, 1 day, bread and water.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you soaking the bread in the water?
Well, yeah, of course. Yeah, like
Yeah.
a
Don't
like a
do
hot dog
that.
competition.
Like a hot dog competition.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
I just want
guys.
Steve to watch it. He doesn't like wet buns. All right. There's one left, but it's a beer.
It is a
It's-
beer.
And I don't even know what that is.
I think this is the beer for today.
Really? Okay.
This is Abita's ride share.
Okay.
And at first I'm like, why would you name your beer ride share? That's awfully
Ride
awkward.
share, like an Uber. or
Like an Uber or
yeah.
a Lyft or something like
Okay.
that.
All right.
And then I saw the ABV on it. It's 10%. So it's a great name because after, a couple of these, you're going to have to call it Uber.
Oh my God! Wow.
This is a triple IPA. So
how
right
many triples have we ever done on the show?
maybe one or two.
Yeah.
That's one of those things in our world. It's pretty few and far between.
We put 3 behind.
I'm
it,
almost
so you can see
scared.
how many fingers you seeing? Because you probably, if you're seeing,
But
how
Abita
many,
is
how many fingers am I holding
usually
up?
pretty super
Ooh.
self.
Okay, now it smells. I'm getting fruity.
There's no way you'd be able to tell that's 10%.
No.
That's why you would have to call an Uber because after your third or fourth
Oh
one,
my God!
Well, once you realize
that's
your
subtle.
your D is buried in the dirt, you're gonna be like,
Your driver,
Somebody
your
better
driver,
take-
driver.
your driver stuck in the mud.
no,
Oh.
come on, guys, use your head.
Okay, that's really good. That's very good, and you're right. That is not a 10%.
There is, at least to me, there is no afterburn.
Okay,
So at 10%,
not at all.
that's impressive. Number
Nothing.
one,
Nothing.
Yeah.
but it actually has a lot of flavor.
Yes,
Sometimes that burn or that high ABV will kind of take some of those flavors out a little bit and wreck your palate.
Yeah,
It's not doing that. So
No.
you are getting a
No.
very nicely balanced
Yeah.
10% triple IPA.
Yes, in some ways, I feel like I've learned in the years of the Morning Hog Brew Review to properly fear a beer with a high ABV. But in this case, I am not scared of that beer at all.
No.
I want to invite many of them into my room.
Has a really nice citrus flavor.
Shut the
Yeah, I
kids
was gonna
out.
say, it's
kids,
very-
kids go away.
Very citrusy.
They
Not
just enjoy those.
Not hoppy. Not alcohol burn.
Does
like
it
you
say what
said.
else is dancing in there? It's
It
just the
says
hops
steers you
in the
towards big hop flavors, it's tropical and citrus fruit. So look at that.
Damn.
Without even reading it.
Wow.
Well, without even reading it, Abita nailed it.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Abita, and again, Abita's always kind of going off the path a little bit,
Yep.
trying to
Doing some cool stuff.
innovate. I'm guessing this is a limited thing.
You are correct. This isn't even a seasonal beer. This is a limited beer.
I'm gonna get my sprinter stance. So I can
exactly.
get it. Where can we get this, Josh?
Definitely Total Wine, some
Yeah.
local independents.
Yeah.
Check out maybe an ABC or two, but definitely check out the website.
srprot.com/beer finder. That's
Yep.
what he's talking about. That's what he's talking about.
Did you just rip your
Yeah,
I think so.
It's in the taint. It's right in the
Blew out the back.
I can't even see it if I keep my legs together. Wow, that's a really very interesting palette of flavors you brought us today.
Yeah, I wanted to do some cool and some new stuff, and so here we are.
Yeah. And
You
again,
want to see what a tamarind looks like?
I know what they look like.
Look.
I know what they look like. It's like a large peanut
why
with
are
a
you
weird thing
Googling
inside.
random words from the brew review,
A
Steve?
peanut.
What?
I wouldn't call
peanut.
that a peanut.
Well,
Hey, you should Google online.
yeah, I don't know what country you're Googling that from. Did you do
Me
Google
neither.
Translate on that?
No, don't Google that one.
Absolutely not.
All right. Well, while Steve is Googling, I'm going to go out and get these beers at srprod.com/beer finder. And Josh, thank you. Cheers.
Cheers.
Wait, come back, Grace. Go. Come back.